I realized that in some of my prior videos, I never introduced you to my alter ego. My alter ego's name is Sissy. And I used to get in trouble because of that chick all the time. She would do stuff and I get the blame for it. And it wasn't me, it was her. She was total gangster though. Like when I was 5, she came to kindergarten with me. And she brought a homemade shank. And she sliced up a teddy bear because it was looking at her funny. Just sliced it up. I got in trouble for that. When I was 6, she came to school with me and she told a boy that if he did not give up his chocolate milk, that G.I. Joe was going to get it. She had free chocolate milk all year long till the boy snitched. Then I got in trouble for it. Always get me in trouble. She was so gangster like that though. So gangster. Now, when one of the neighbors told her that if you step on a crack, you could break your mama's back, she went around and stepped on all the damn cracks because she wanted to see what kind of power she had. She was highly disappointed when it didn't work. Never stopped hearing about that one. She was gangster like that. Now, when the school started offering free cereal for breakfast, she would go to school, eat the cereal, and come back home. Nobody told her she had to stay. I got in trouble for that. She should have known that she was supposed to stay there. She was so gangster. When we were little, we used to play Ding Dong Ditch. And she would only ring the doorbell of the blind lady and the deaf man. She wanted to see if the blind lady came to the door to see who was out there, or if the deaf man could hear the doorbell, because she was going to snitch on him. She was a gangster like that. Now, when she heard that you can get a bologna sandwich and milk in jail, she tried to catch a case. Because she thought, well, they got better food there than we have at home. So why not go to jail? She get a bed and some free food. She was a gangster like that. Now, when her brother got suspended from school, and he got to stay home from school for 3 days without having to do nothing, she thought that was a good gig. So she went around school ringing all the fire alarms and stood by one so she can get caught. Because she was a gangster like that. Now, when she heard the gang members threw up gang signs, she came up with her own. She did W. And when some boy asked her what did it represent, or who she was representing, she said she was representing W from Sesame Street. And it stood for window. I think that's the only thing that they ever did with window with the W, but that's who she was representing. She was gangster like that. Now, when the neighbor said that he had puncture-proof tires, she wanted to see if it was true. So she went outside and she tried to break his tires open. And when that didn't work, she let all the air out. She was gangster like that. That man didn't even know what to do. All his tires were flat. And that's because that little girl let all the air out. She was so gangster like that. I got in trouble for that one too. Oh, she was always getting me in trouble. Now, when we used to play hide and no seek, she would go inside and take a nap. Come back an hour later and claim that she won the game. She was gangster like that. She was so gangster. Now, when she heard that if you go live in a foster home, that you get a bed and some food, she thought that was a good deal. She was as young as she was 10 and she was sleeping on the damn floor. So she thought she'd have a bed. She tried to figure out a way to get into foster home care. She was a gangster like that. Straight up gangster. Now, when she got grounded when we were little, I get grounded because of her all the time. she decided that if she couldn't go outside to play, neither could her mama. So she hid the house keys. Took my mom 4 hours to find those keys. Because I couldn't remember where Sissy put them. I had no idea. She was so gangster like that. Now, when she found out you could take stuff back to the store without a receipt and exchange it for other stuff, she would look around the house for things which still had tags on it or labels, and she would take it back to the store and exchange it for candy. She was gangster like that. Now, when they started having that little jar in front of the store, it said, take one or leave a penny, she would take two. She was gangster like that. Now, when she saw a man go into the donut shop that was a cop, and he bought all the good donuts, she told him that maybe he should leave some donuts for the rest of the people. She was gangster like that. Now, when her mama sent her brothers to Alabama to stay for the summer so they could go fishing and have a good time, but it was really her way of getting rid of them, she thought that was a good deal. She wanted to go too. So she started to be mean. She was gangster like that. She was so gangster. Now, when she found out, or when she was told that if you cross your eyes and make funny faces, your face would stick like that, when she saw a kid that had cross eyes, she punched him in the face. Because she thought she could unstick him. She was total gangster like that. Now, when she found out that people with Tourette's can yell random stuff and not get in trouble for it, she started pretending like she had Tourette's. And she would be yelling out swear words just randomly everywhere. I got in trouble for that one. It was so gangster though. So gangster. Now, she watched a movie and this guy was a pimp, had a feather in his head. And her brother told her that only pimps wore feathers in her head. She decided to catch a pigeon so she can get the feather out. Because she wanted to be a pimp. Because she was gangster like that. Now, when she was told that a lot of pimps walk with canes, she went to an old man and robbed his cane. Because she needed a pimp cane. She was gangster like that. I got in so much trouble with that girl. She was so gangster though. She was so gangster. Now, when she found out that only cool kids were all black, and she didn't own no black clothes, she went outside and got them all dirty, thinking she could turn them black. Because she was gangster like that. That's how she rolled. 3W in the house. That's how she represented. Now, I introduced you to a little bit of Sissy, but that, that's the part before she became crazy when she got older. But I used to get in trouble for Sissy all the time. Now that you know her, you might see her again in the future sometime. I don't know when, but every once in a while she'll just come out. So thank you for watching my video. Hope you like me and Sissy. She's straight up gangster. A W in the house. Representing windows from Sesame Street. Till next time, like my video, share, subscribe if you want to. Cool. Deuces.